Welcome back to another video. Today we will be learning about Kadane algorithm or this lead code problem, which is also stated as a maximum subarray problem. So let's assume that we have some array elements which are, so these are the array elements, right? So what we need to do, we need to return the maximum subarray which can give maximum sum, right? So let's assume that this is the subarray that gives us the maximum output, so we need to return just the sum of that maximum output, right, from this array. So what how we will be approaching this problem? So there are a few solutions which we can. There is one brute force solution where you can use two for loops, but that would require order of n square time. But we will try to approach a solution which will require just order of n time complexity. So what we'll do, we'll have a I pointer, right? So we'll have a I pointer here. So this is a cadence algorithm. Let me just write that. Okay. So we'll have a I pointer which will keep on traversing and updating the sum. So we'll have two variables which are sum and max sum. So in max sum, we will initially store the int min. So it will be int min, right? And sum will be 0 initially, right? So what we will do, while traversing, we will update our sum to minus 2. So whatever our ith index is right now, we will update it with that. Only if it is smaller than 0. So if like sum is smaller than 0, only then it will be getting update with the current sum will be equal to, let's assume that the array name is nums of I, right? Nums of I. So let's assume this is, just a second, nums of I. Okay, so we'll update it with that. Okay, so this is the base condition that we'll be following. And after this, what we'll do, we'll keep on traversing until it's end of the array. So let's assume this is I, right? So it will get updated with minus 2 and move, right? So after updating it, we will check if the maximum is, if maximum is less than sum, then just update uh, maximum with sum, right? Yeah. So we will update maximum with sum. So it will be updated by minus 2, right? It will be minus 2. So I will move to next. Now we check if sum is smaller than 0. Okay, we will check if sum is smaller than 0. One mistake here. We won't be updating it with num I. We will do it 0 again, right? We will start again from this position to calculate, as it was in negative. So we'll update sum with 0, and then we'll start again from there ith index, right? Calculating sum again from that ith index. So we'll update it with 0. So as it was negative 2, so we'll update sum as 0. So it will get updated as 0. Now we will start again from here. So I is at here, and we will calculate, we will store sum. Okay, so we will store the sum. So sum will be updated at 1. So it will be 1. Okay, and we will check is max sum smaller than sum. Of course it is. So let me just maintain this sum and max sum here. So currently it's 1, and this will be getting updated at 1, right? Now we'll move I again. We'll check if minus 3. So is minus 3, we'll add sum to minus 3. We'll first check if the sum is smaller than 0. It is not, so we won't be updating sum. We will just use plus equal to, we'll do plus minus 3. Okay, so what it will be? It will be minus 2, right? And is maximum, it is not, right? So we won't be updating maximum, as it is not a greater than, as it is not smaller than sum, right? So I will be here, I will be pointing at index 2. So it's a 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So these are indexes, so it will be pointing at 2. Now as you can see, it is minus 2, so we'll update sum to 0. So it will be 0 again. We will be starting from minus 3 again. So our maximum is not updated right now, so till now, and after that at last we will be returning maximum, right? So once the loop is over, we will return the maximum, right? Okay, so it's 0 right now. So we will move to the next element, which is this. So we'll update sum to 4. plus equal to 4, which will be 4, right? So 0 will be 4. We'll check maximum. Is sum greater than maximum? Of course it is. So we'll update the maximum. And after that, we'll move to the fourth index. Now we will check if sum is smaller than 0. It is not. So we won't be making it 0. After that, we will update this to plus minus 1, and it will be 3. And we will check is it greater than 4. It is not, so we won't be updating that. Then I will move here. We will add 2, so plus 2. It will be we'll check if the sum is smaller than 0. It's not, so we won't be doing sum equal to 0. We'll doing this 3 plus 2 equal to 5, so it will get updated. Maximum will get updated to 5. Now we'll move to next index 1, so we'll add 1. So sum is now 6. We'll update this as it is greater, so we'll update to 6. Now we will move to next element, which is minus 5. We will do minus 5. It will be 1, right? Won't be updating max sum. Now we will move to the next element, which is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5, right? Still we won't be updating the maximum. At last, we will just return the maximum. So the maximum sum that we can get from this array is 6, right? So, and that maximum we got from this consecutive elements, right? So 4, minus 1, 2, and 1. So in cadence algorithm, we can calculate maximum subarray that can give a maximum value, right? And even the array is not sorted, then too we can apply cadence algorithm. So now let's look at the solution that we have wrote. So as you can see, we have created a sum variable which is equal to 0, and max variable which will have a minimum value at the start, and we will have a loop which will start from 0 till the length of the array and I plus plus. So if sum is smaller than 0, so like as I said in the explanation, that it will be updated to 0. So we are doing that. That is the base condition. Now we will have sum plus equal to nums of I. We will update this sum with by adding nums of I. And if max is less than sum, so if the max, which is initially less than any integer, it will be updated by the 0th index, and after that it will keep on updating depending on the maximum value that we got so far. So if the sum is greater than max, we will just update the max, and at last we will return the sum max, right? So let's just submit this. Would work. Yeah, so it's working. Great. Thank you.